I'm so excited to be part of the second most diverse school district in the country, Natomas Unified. We do so many wonderful things for all students here. For students with disabilities, it's been an amazing journey. I can say with confidence that we're doing great things for special education. Our inclusive practices place increasing numbers of students in general education classrooms. We continue to meet state and federal least restrictive environment requirements. Our students with disabilities have made progress in everything from test scores to high school A through G completion, graduation rate, advanced placement enrollment, and college prep English and math. We have increased special education staffing in all areas since 2014, from special education teachers to specialists to instructional assistants. We currently serve over 99% of our students in district. We are most likely the only school district in the state to have 2 former SELPA directors on staff. So we asked a sampling of our community what they think about special education in Natomas. Here's what they said.
Having a daughter that has special needs and the program that has been here to support her, I think that collaborative relationship has been key to Leah's success. She gets that time where it's closer to more attention with Miss Malore and that closer to one-on-one versus also the group learning and activity and support of being in a normal class. I think that balance has been really important this year, and I hope it continues.
I'm really excited to talk about inclusion at Heron, and when I think about our inclusive practices, I think a lot about how much our focus on inclusion has really changed our school culture in the last 5 years. We see an increase in our special education data. We know that our kids are getting more access to core curriculum. They are developing their language skills, they're increasing their writing abilities, they're having more interactions with their peers, and that is showing up in our data as we make academic gains in all student groups, including our students with disabilities.
My name is Jennifer Nunes, and I have been with the district for 16 years. And I have had a variety of assignments over the years, from special day class teacher to inclusion specialist to resource specialist to general education teacher. Currently I'm in American Lakes teaching 2nd and 3rd grade special day class for students with moderate to severe disabilities. I have a particular student that recently was in our talent show, and he did a fabulous job, and he loved it. It was a fabulous experience for him, for his family, but also for kids that were in his partner class to see him up there performing also. You know, his peers saw him up there, and then it carried over to his other classroom setting. That was something that was a really great experience. My goal is to kind of make my classroom and my program almost like a learning center. My kids, when they're in here, they work in small group or one-on-one with me. We do have a functional curriculum that we utilize here as our core curriculum, but we also do pull in the general education core curriculum as much as possible.
I have a son with autism. He's here in the Natomas Unified School District, and I am a school bus driver. I drive special ed students as well as general ed students. Sage is on track for a 4-year college at this point. He wants to be a chemical engineer. He's actually about a year or so advanced in what he's doing right now, and the thing that I love the most is that his team is not holding him back because of his social abilities. His team is helping him to progress further in his higher learning, so that way when he gets into college of his choice, that he'll be able to feel comfortable and have the classes that he needs. As far as driving the special ed students around, I try to utilize on a daily basis what I've learned through my experiences with my son, how to handle students with disabilities, and also how to help parent and to be able to give them my knowledge and the resources that I have.
I believe inclusion is the right thing to do. We live in an inclusive society, and we need our schools to represent that. We need our students as they move forward in their education, as they move forward into college and to careers, to understand all different people learn differently, people learn at different levels. but everyone can show their own success, and we want everyone to see students be successful.
But as we did this exhaustive search, what we found is that Natomas Unified School District has the best inclusion program in the region. And so I applaud you for that, because that doesn't come about by accident, okay? My oldest son, who struggles most mightily, you heard from some of his classmates, when they talk about inclusion, it's everything I could do not to bawl, because they mean it to the core of their beings. This school district is special. These kids are special. All kids are special, right? And they deserve the best.
What made us change our mind about our children going from a private school to a public school was 100% the staff. I have children that are GATE, and I have a child that is not, that is now special needs. And with that, I needed an inclusive community.
My boy Luke, he's in 3rd grade, and he had Mr. Bornstein last year, the founding year, the best teacher he's ever had in his entire school career. He had anxiety, he was bullied at a prior school. He's doing fabulous now. Great friends, he loves it there. We also have a special needs child. So Luke is GATE, and he's GATE identified. He's benefiting from the IB program and the SEAM program. And then we have another boy in kindergarten who's special needs, who's getting fabulous special needs services for speech.
A few years ago, Natomas was moving into inclusive practices, and I jumped at the chance to be that inclusion teacher for our school site. We tended to do what's called parallel teaching. When it came to ELA, we had more of the one teach, one assist kind of model. So the special education teacher would support all students in there. It was kind of this movement. We had more teachers coming on board and doing this inclusive practices. They saw how beneficial it was. They saw that the small group instruction, the flexible grouping was working for all students. We were able to see growth in those students. It kind of became a movement for our site across the board.
Hi, my name is Rosalie Ness, and I am an NUSD teacher on special assignment. My role is to provide positive behavior intervention supports, guidance, and social emotional learning strategies to administrators, staff, and students throughout the district. In addition, I also provide support to the Witter Ranch Elementary School Social Emotional Supports Program, grades 3 through 5. I develop project-based learning units that include grade level standards in all subject areas, coupled with SES throughout. Within the SES program, I also work closely with the district behaviorist, school psychologist, district behavior technician, highly trained instructional assistants, and an educational specialist. We collaborate on behavioral and academic supports that assist students in developing their own list of strategies they can refer to when challenged to help them be successful academically and socially as they begin to transition back to the general education setting full-time.
I am just lucky enough to be able to be in a career and in a position to help students that may need a little bit more support. I think when we're speaking, especially in terms of early intervention in preschool, it's really a wonderful opportunity. Young children are naturally inclined to look at ability versus disability. So we have a wonderful opportunity naturally in preschool to use an inclusion model and have all of our students be together no matter what they're able to do or no matter what kind of supports that they need in the classroom. All of our students are all of our students. We should not be separating the students based on their ability, but instead really looking at how we can help each other support all of our students.
From social emotional supports and specialized academic instruction to related services such as occupational and speech therapy, adapted physical education, as well as nursing services for students that may be medically fragile or have significant health issues. Here in Natomas, we provide the full continuum of special education services to our students.
I'm Tom Anderson, Assistant Superintendent of Student Services and Support. We want to thank the parents and the staff that took the time to participate in this video for sharing their positive experiences in Natomas Unified and the growth and progress they've seen in their children. Becoming our own SELPA will allow us more resources, greater flexibility, and local control of our programs. Working with parents, families, staff, and community partners, we will expand and enhance student programs and services and continue to do great things for kids. We are clearly well positioned for this transition and look forward to building a model SELPA in our diverse, fast-growing community where we know that every student can learn and succeed.